We left Sedona in Arizona through the mountains and the snow towards New Mexico for one night. We stayed at Route 66 Casino and RV Park on I-40. It was an excellent stop on our way across.
Good morning. As the sun is beginning to show itself, the skies are pink. The lovely McDonald's sign is golden yellow.
Yep.
Yeah. We are just leaving whatever town this was.
Slatton.
As we head our way towards Houston. We have another 6-hour drag today. That'll be the third in a row. Leanne and I are both
Weary. We don't sleep the best on our first night somewhere or our last, and when there's only one, sort of counts it all out.
Yeah. And there's a lot going on for everyone. But this is a video journal. It's not necessarily for publication, but it's for us to look back later in life and where were we, what were we doing, don't touch your face, all that bullshit. So we are again heading down towards RV park. We've decided to have 2 nights at this next one. We both bloody well need it. We're going to try and stock up on supplies and get the van squared away. We have booked yesterday. Lee did a lot of work, as Lee does in the background, to arrange for a place to store this van in the short term, or the long term, depending on the very rapidly evolving situation here in the States.
So the van goes into storage and we go into David's for storage for a little bit to see where it all pans out.
Get our heads squared away and see what's going on. In 2 minds. But anyway, it's a lovely morning. We're up early and hopefully the countryside will be prettier than it was yesterday. Coming across was a bit scrappy.
It's good old-fashioned farming land.
Just farming land.
Loads and loads and loads of flat land.
Which I don't mind. But with my OCD, just
keep them tidy.
Anyway. So we are heading southeast on...
We're on 84 at the moment. We're heading to 20 and then we've got a zigzag across. We're doing a
97 miles to Abilene in Texas. So we're very happy we're in Texas. So what we're doing is we're watching Australia and we're watching the UK. Morris last night has just said, that's it, I'm done with yous going out to the pubs and all the rest of it. He's shut them down, so they're locked down. We're not locked down at the moment. We're free to roam. But the parks are shut down. Nevada parks are shut down. And what we're thinking is the state parks have shut down in a lot of areas. The national parks will start closing down, and that's 2 avenues for us to camp in. The next thing I think is the governors in the counties, the governor of the state will come out and dictate that you're all locked down, as they are in Spain, Portugal. Non-essential travel, which means RVers, that's not essential. It might be your way of life, but it's not essential, so we would have to find somewhere to go and put. So we're jumping early and we're going to David's, just in the northern suburbs of Houston. Plenty of space for us. We can sit down and just see what's going on, and we can it's right near an airport, so that leads on to, if we decide to store everything, come home for a few months and chill and wait for this to blow over. We've got family and friends back home, we have friends here, you know what I mean, and then come back and just start up again. Or we just sling it, go home, tour around Australia for a while in a jeepy car and just chill. Don't know. We're going to work that out, aren't we? Yeah, but not today.
Not today. Don't make decisions when you're tired.
But we're hammering along. It's 65 mile an hour and God love the truckies is all I got to say in this country, and I guess in Australia and the United Kingdom and all over the world, but in this country we've done, how long? 14 odd hours on the road. It's just a stream of trucks helping to keep this country on the move. It is a hot and steamy 12 o'clock something in Houston. Across from me is the huge Texas A&M University. 70,000 people, millions and millions of dollars. I think Lee said some X amount of billion that they've got to do university stuff. I think that's amazing. This is the brave face. This is not CGI, this is me turning on that acting. We have made the decision after about a week of yeah, no, trying to decipher the news and where the world's going and speaking to friends and relatives. We have made the horrible decision to sell our Keystone Cougar 22 RBS. Here we go. And we're going to go home. But as a big man once said, I'll be back. I'm going to have to get rid of the truck. We're having a great clean out. We're trying to be positive. Australia seems to be doing a fairly decent job of lockdown. I think, without being disrespectful, they're ahead of the United States in some ways. Look, I want to be home. Lee appreciates that. I want to be with my parents, my brother, his family, my mates. Can't put my finger on it really. The dollar's going like that. I'm here to travel. That's restricted. It's going to get worse. It's going to get a lot worse here. I think they're slightly behind what's happening in Australia, and they are well behind what's happening in Spain. And we've seen what's coming, and I'm just, what am I doing here? I'm not having fun. Both of us are upset. But we have to do what's right. We have to get home, we think, save our retirement before it goes down. I'm going to back away for a while. Back away from the States. And very, very hard. It's not just a caravan, that's our home. And upon it, we've seen the most remarkable country. We've grown as people. I know every inch of that wee thing. The truck's great. I've got to get rid of my truck. Holy crap. Got to go back to a girly man Australian thing rather than a proper man truck. Trying to keep our spirits up and look to what's coming, what's possible. Hopefully good health. I think that's the first thing. Good health, family health, friends, go home. God willing, we'll start enjoying that great big country of ours. I'm not done here, not by a long shot. There's so much more to see. We've barely touched the surface. It's a fantastic place. People are so welcoming. We'll be right, as we always are. Lee and I have gone through some challenging times together. In and out of Saudi, packing up homes, saying goodbye to friends and family. Yeah. So, how are you feeling?
Optimistic, let's put it that way. I know we're doing the right thing, I just don't like doing it this way. I'm not done yet, but it doesn't mean we can't come back. It just means we can't stay here now.
No.
We don't know what the American government's going to do about our visas. We don't know what the American government's going to do about foreigners.
Well, we're in the shade, but anyway.
We don't know what the American government are going to do about
medical
care for us, so we're just going to make our move and go back to our home country and do the right thing.
We have a 5-year visa, but the Americans run on stay periods. We got a year straight up, which was unusual. I got 6 months. Lee's still waiting for hers. Mine finishes July, so May I have to reapply. And with what's going on, if this thing blows up in this country,
why would they let you stay?
Won't keep us down, that's for sure. Look at that beautiful caravan. God love her. Saturday morning, which is quite ironic because not planned by us. That was the day we arrived in America 15 months ago. It has been a remarkable week, to say the least. We made the decision to get to Houston, and plans evolved from there with what's going on in the world, and we decided the place to be was back in Australia. So we did a 1,300 mile 3-day jaunt across the interstates and the back roads, doing what we do best, doing what we love. We've put our home, our cougar on consignment. Very emotional. Still don't like talking about it, but the more I talk about it, the more I'll get over it and I'll contextualize it and just realize what an amazing adventure Leanne and I have had. So the car got sold yesterday. We're in Harris County for a few more hours in a beautiful suburb. They have been the most amazing guests. We're packing, shower, breakfast, hang out downstairs because we've got stuff downstairs that we choose not to take. David can use that, and when we come back we don't have to buy it again. And they've been very gracious in lending us 2 huge suitcases to get all our junk, because you do accumulate. 28th of March, and we fly at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock United.
Yes.
Business class to Mexico City. Unfortunately, we have quite a long layover there, but transport hubs are closing down real quick. From there, we get back onto an ANA flight, so that'll be interesting. And we travel to Narita. We've got about 5 hours in Narita, which is not bad. And then we do the last haul straight down across to Perth, Western Australia, where the vast majority of my family and a good heap of friends are. So we'll go into Perth, and I think the state takes over and puts you into state allocated hotels. Start clicking off the days. It's 14 days, for goodness sakes. It's
We'll start publishing stuff. We'll start catching up on things.
We've got videos to do to finalise the last bits of Wander and Move, our America adventure so far. I think the next thing for us is to get through the flight, get through the quarantine, and hopefully we'll all be well. And
we're booked in at your folks?
Yeah, booked in at Mum and Dad's. So we'll go to Mum and Dad's to complete the next 14 days of self-isolation, which will be fantastic. I haven't seen my parents in 2 years. But for all our friends, through the Cougar Facebook site, and those people that we've met on the road, we just send you our blessings. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for crossing our paths.
Yeah.
Everyone leaves a little footprint behind, and hopefully we've left enough that we can come back and pick up a few.
Yeah. Morning, Princess. What are you doing?
Packing my mask. Just finalising what goes in the plane with me. My computer, some brain stuff to do. And I've got one of David's cases and my big case down there on the floor. So we'll have some breakfast, and then I think I will get myself showered and all tarted up, and then we'll just go down and sit and chill, because I don't want to be up and down the stairs today when I've got 3 days of travel ahead.
Exactly. David's house. And that's just a swing around this beautiful neighbourhood that we've got here. You wouldn't think there was anything wrong with the world at all today, but we all know there is. So, very sad. I am, but I'm looking forward to some new adventures.
The disposable masks were impossible to buy in any of the airports, so we used our buffs, and it was a very successful option. We're on final approach to Mexico City Airport. This is leg one down and dusted. Check out the route from Mexico City to Tokyo. We went via Anchorage, although we did not land.
We are in the A&A lounge in Narita Airport in Tokyo. There is myself and Leanne and a young lady all the way down the end. You can just see her there on the left. The place is absolutely deserted, and we all know why. And our quest to find the masks that everyone else is wearing continues today. We cannot find them anywhere. So you all know who you are, you're hoarding them. That's Leanne giving us the hostess. It's 10:30 and there is no one here. How's the music? Star Wars looking pretty efficient. We are in the business class lounge of the A&A flight going back to Perth, Western Australia, and we are very happy that it is going, although it would not have been too bad if we got stuck in Japan. I don't know anyone here, but that's all right. There's two of us. No, there's three of us now. This lovely lady is looking after us. So now we can just enjoy ourselves and relax.
On the A&A flight, we were offered Japanese meals and Western meals. We both chose to have the Japanese meals and they were delicious.
There we go. After a marathon, 1,300 miles across America, 2 nights in Houston, sold the truck, sold the caravan, stayed with my mate David and got things sorted, and a massive 2 days on A&A. Thank you, A&A. Impeccable service and just really nice to be on there. There's only a couple of us in business class all the way through, and we landed at Perth at just on 8 o'clock, love. 8 o'clock. And super friendly, super efficient, and on the bus, all loaded up, lots of people having a laugh, pitching in, they know what they got. And we're at the Crown Casino, so we've got the Chaise Lounge, so I guess that's officially the spare room. And we've got
King bed, TV,
and they've given us a little gift pack. And it is what it is, so we're here for 2 weeks. So let me have a look. Place to have a poo, place to have a shower, clean and tidy. If I'd booked this room and I'd come here for a stay, I'd be more than happy. I don't know if we've got a view. Yes, we have. We've got a view
9:40 and we're in.
View of the back of the hotel. Y'all have been asking if we got a view. Well, here's our view. I'm just checking the weather. Oh, turned out nice again. Sorry about the reflections, it's early, we've been up since 3, got the room all squared away. Luckily we're used to living in a small space, having come from the 22-foot travel trailer. It's a bit of a courtyard, so we can do some car spotting. There's some trees over there, so that's all right. And there's the sun hitting the crown symbol. It is what it is, boys and girls, and do the right thing, look after yourselves, and we'll chat later. This is the Crown Promenade Casino Hotel in Perth, Western Australia, and this little room, which is very lovely, has been our home for the last 14 days. We got off the plane from Narita in Tokyo, escorted through the Western Australian airport by Federal Police, Border Protection and medical staff, had a health check, and we were brought on a bus through to the hotel. Been here locked down for 14 days. They bring us 3 meals a day in little bags. They knock on the door, which is most exciting. It's free, the food's free, the internet's free, so you can't really bitch. We're good, we're fit and healthy. We're going to do another video later on when we get to my mum and dad's house, and that should be in about 4 days' time. Our life has changed dramatically, to say the least. So you people that follow us on the Wander and Move YouTube channel will know that Leon and I have been gallivanting all around United States of America for the past 15, 16 months, having a ball, having a big fat time, going up to Alaska, seeing bears, meeting great people, going on float planes, seeing some remarkable natural sights, some history. It's just been phenomenal. But because of the situation, as you all know, we decided to come home. My parents probably do with a hand. It's been a while since I've seen them too. So anyway, I just wanted to touch base. That's the room, such as it is.
This is the Easter full moon looking west out of our hotel room. We have some content still from the US which we need to edit and post shortly. So watch this space. Please subscribe, like and share our movies. Until next time, take care.